Hey guys, and welcome back to today's episode where you guys will see a lot of base progress being done to our base. So without further ado, let's get into today's episode. We're going to be doing as much base progress as we can, making a net around our base and having some room for some breeding space. However, as you may know, my luck isn't great, so when I'm out there PvEing trying to get some materials, I always get jumped by some PvP players. So if you do enjoy today's episode, please make sure to leave a like and a sub and that bell notification on to never miss out on further uploads. Trying to kill someone.
It's impossible to trade everyone fucking respond.
Come on, kill him, please, please. I'm chainsawing him to death. Oh my god, he's got no legs on. He got my shotgun. Come on, man. I think his Bloodstalker's eating him as well.
I'll see what I can do.
I bought it again.
You're gonna PT?
Yes. Oh, and he pulled me.
Whereabouts to ARK?
I suppose. I see you. Hey, Tom.
You bored?
Kill him.
My bloodsucker's dying.
Run. Actually, wait, no, you can't, can you? He's got no Fabi bullets in this anymore, bro.
Booyah, bitch. You're welcome. Saved your existence.
Yes. You did something right. So, we had two decent shotguns back at base, and we didn't want to try our luck with a hard boss fight as we didn't know if those shotguns were good enough. So we went in for a gamma boss fight, but here's what happened.
I'm seeing a red HP bar. What the fuck
You
did you
always
start? Okay. You can bait, yeah.
Get up there fast. I'm not confident with the amount of shells and the damage we have on our pumps, that it's going to be very easy, but...
It's an easy boss, right? On a dual server, how hard can it be, logically?
I don't know.
Alright, go and get it.
It shoots it. I see two gorillas. There's two monkeys!
Well, that's not good.
I'm
You know what? It
reaching this
glitched
HP.
out. It glitched out.
Oh, there's two broodmothers as well.
Yeah, it glitched out.
So what had happened is me and my tribe mate ended up starting a boss fight at the very exact same time as somebody else on the map. This caused both boss fights to end up clashing, I guess you can say, and both the bosses ended up spawning. So this really wasn't any good as our shotguns and shells weren't good enough for this boss fight. However, we had to carry on. Let's see what happens.
It's just so odd, isn't it?
See, but I don't see two hotbars.
There is when you spyglass it.
Oh. Oh, I'm dead. So what actually happened is the boss fight decided to glitch out, yeah. And I think what it counted me as anti-meshing, because I'm guessing we weren't actually supposed to be there whilst there was two. You get my vibe. It was a lot of complicated things going on. However, we ended up going back to base and started to beef up the base.
Made a fucking ticket. Admin just said, nah, fam.
Nah, that's how it's meant to be.
Yeah, that's how it's meant to be, fam.
And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think there's meant to be two monkeys and two spiders.
What the fuck? We both just randomly died for no fucking reason.
I died. God knows. I alt tabbed back in and I was dead.
And I was running around. I just perished.
So we were in a bit of a pickle as it was the ending of day 1 and the start of day 2 was day 2 teams like Stegos were ended up getting unbanned. So we were kind of scared that overnight we were going to get raided. So instead of having the tech that we hoped for, we had to settle for a bit of heavies. However, we had to do a lot of heavies as Stegos are very good at soaking heavies. As well as building up some towers, I ended up beefing up the main base just for the matter of we had a lot of heavies that I had crafted, so why not unuse all those heavies and have as much of a fear factor as possible. However, the most tedious part was just in front of us, and that was building the net. As we didn't have any tech and we didn't have the engrams for a tech chest, I had to use a PT and grapples and parachutes to end up building this whole net. It was the worst thing ever and I'm never doing it again. However, it was in hopes that it would help our base protect itself. Look at this beauty.
They will reach the roof, will they not? You can just keep going.
No, they'll just go too high and I don't want to have that. I want to have them all the same.
Looks decent for now.
For now,
They look better when
there's
tech gen particles.
Yeah. So this is what we ended up having before we had to hop off for the night. It was getting quite late and I mean, we did quite a bit of progress, however not the progress that we wanted to so far.
If we get raided, life sucks. Move, twat. Move! Come on.
So you're not going to be able to throw it, whatever you're throwing out in there.
Well, it's probably gonna die if you blow up the door. You know what they say. Astro Vista and all that shit. How to get raided? It's Maniac's fault. Oh.
So, it's day 2, and we have made it. We haven't been raided. However, I mean, somebody did just try griefing this little edge. They ended up just trying defense supports, however. I don't know why you would even waste your time. That's not even anything like relevant to the base. However, gonna start the day by trying to get PTs and Bloodstalkers as we are empty and we need some type of maneuvering about the map. So I went around the map and ended up finding a couple of Bloodstalkers, tamed them. This time it was successful as they were actually pulling me in. With this Bloodstalker, it now allowed me to go on a quick metal run so that I could fill out our forges there so that we have a constant flow of metal. And whilst we were going past Ash Palace, I ended up stumbling upon some guys that were trying to raid a base that we had previously scoured and hoped to raid it ourselves, so we just wanted to see if we could counter.
Where is it? Sorry?
I kind of put it in a spot where I'm begging them that if they do follow, they are going at some speed.
Where?
It's at the very end of the bridge.
You put it at the very end. Okay.
Do I bring my stalker over there or crap?
I'd leave it out.
Yeah, sure. Out here. Trying to count. Oh wait, no, I didn't bring the silencer.
It's fine, they'll be soaking, so they won't be able to see if I'm trying.
God.
Just get into them. Both of them are on a Quetzal and or Slash at the minute.
Tell me if the quest was coming back. Don't shoot my eyes.
Nah, Quetzal's chilling. Yeah, if you kill them both for it, decent. They're not soaking many turrets, by the way. Like, there's not many of them left. Fucking hell, that one at the back's eating.
We can then flame arrow down the smithy.
Yeah, nice. Right, kill the other one.
Right, they should be coming back now. Yep.
Nice.
They're coming.
Shit, he's coming. Run back.
He's got a net.
Oh, fuck that. You netted already?
Wow. Homie kinda played me. I didn't know you had a net. We managed to get a shotgun BP, crafted that BP, and it was now finally time for a boss fight. Let's hope that this time round the boss doesn't actually spawn twice. It's like I've done this boss fight 14 times. Oh, look at the damage.
Yeah. I'm not man. I'll get it, yeah.
Sure. Oh, yes. I do like that screen. And yes. Professional gamers. After completing the boss fight a few more times just for some extra Ellie for the shards, for the turrets, it's now time to place the rep and get to crafting.
5.
I mean a decent amount, yeah, 5 for now. Go on, slap that down in there. Ooh, we got the blue beams and that.
Check they go, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
So all those heavies that we ended up crafting the day before, they were allowed to go now as we had tech. It was honestly so great putting all these techs down. We felt so much better now logging off. However, let's get going. There was still a lot of work to do. The whole net still had to have turrets placed on it. So the process of actually placing down hatch frames onto the net was a lot more complicated. I had to have so many grapples, I had to grapple up to the things, place down. Oh, I don't even imagine how hard it was. It was a nightmare. It took me so long, probably about an hour or two of actually just jumping from hatch frame to hatch frame, placing turrets and filling them.
I'm thinking about getting online, but we're just never gonna get online, do we? So, like, if we're getting raid. Oh my god, you just got the shit out of me. I thought we were getting scouted, but at the same time, I'm looking at how close you are, and like, you're dead as fuck.
Yeah, no way I would.
5 stego saddles coming out right up. You ready?
Hold on. Alright, go. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's good, decent. Oh.
Not bad.
They're average.
125.
They're average.
125's cap.
Yeah, probably.
So anything over 100's good.
Yeah. Alright, go on. Our saddles. Crafted 2.
Cap and 100.
Cap and 100. I'll take that. That's not too bad. Right.
So I get the better stego saddles, and you get the owl saddle.
Oh, the owl saddle I'm going to know. Right. I'm gonna go and farm a little bit of metal. Meanwhile, I was farming stone primarily, and then after I come back, keep chucking out my owls and my stegos.
Can't move. Come back. Can't move.
So that'll be it for today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and of course if you did, please make sure to leave a like and a sub. I hope to see you guys in the next episode where we end up going over and raiding a few bases for some loot. So I hope you guys do look forward. Make sure you have that bell notification on. Without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.